started.
Thank you so much. Looks like we're missing some numbers. We're gonna fill some of those numbers in because I have the cool fancy book. Let me double check so I can get those numbers shared with you all. So, we're gonna be talking about something tasty. That is some food. Some of my friends already have some tasty snacks. So, sorry, side note, pretend that you are with your partner. Y'all have faster hands than the average 12-year-old. So everybody should have their handy dandy sheets that has tables on it. And with your partner, you're going to cut out each of your little tables to be cards. I see Ms. Brown already has her teeny tiny scissors. Please pretend to cut them out. If you want to cut them for real, you can. But I trust y'all. So, nice. Ms. Payne's already got her cards in her hand. Thank you. Good pretend cutting. So beautiful. And with your partner, you are going to have two groups. Now, these are not our tables. That's why we're pretending to cut them. We want to respect the tables. These are Pedro's tables. So, can I get one good hand for our first table? And let me just sort this out because this looks like it's all running together. He's not supposed to look like that on here. We're going to separate that. Can somebody tell me what we're measuring in Pedro's first table? Yes, Ms. Richards.
Sugar and flour.
Ooh, delicious. We're measuring sugar and flour. And Ms. Kane, what about for our second table? That's this guy over here.
Seems like you need to talk to
So
Miss Kane's mom about her glasses.
So, volume and mass?
Thank you. We're talking about volume and mass. Beautiful. So we talked about some tables when I was at your house last week on Friday. Single individual student that's made of 3 people. So we had the term constant. And when we talked about a constant, what are some things we knew about a constant? Miss Brown, who's actually 3 teachers at Trisha.
A constant?
Yes, what's one thing you remember about constant?
So we talked about this Friday?
We talked about this Friday
I don't
and
remember
Wednesday.
that.
That's okay. When you hear the word constant, what do you think of?
The same.
The same. That means it's the same. So guess what? Just like we did last week, we're going to put a little guiding light here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Our constant is the same no matter where we go. Just like I said last week, I know no matter where I go, my dog is going to be gassy. No matter where he goes, all over the house, that number is going to be the same. So for our first table, we have cups of sugar comparing cups of flour. Now, Miss, are you listening? Are you listening? No? Okay, Miss Richards, for our sugar to our cups of flour, are we getting bigger or are we getting smaller?
Sugar to flour.
Is it growing or shrinking?
Or 1/4 sugar to 1 flour. I think that we are probably going to get bigger.
We're getting bigger. Thank you. So we're getting bigger. We have really only one operation we can choose for our constant. So Ms. Kang, are we dividing or multiplying if we're getting bigger?
Multiplying.
We're multiplying. And guess what? It's constant, so we can shake that all the way. All the way down. All the way down. Ms. Brown, what about for our other table? Are we shrinking or getting bigger as we go down our table?
Getting bigger.
We're getting bigger. So what operation can we throw in there? We
Multiplying.
can throw multiplying in there. Throw some multiplying in there.
Ooh. What if we multiply by a fraction?
We are going to be, how did you know that was in my next page.
I just want to get your blood pressure up.
It's not, I'm unfeeling. But that's on our next page, and we're gonna get all into that and some tips and secret tricks. So thank you, look at you thinking ahead. Let me put a point on this tracker. Mm-hmm, yes. So, I love that. But right now we're just gonna focus on these two. So we have 1/4 of a cup, so 1 cup of flour. And just in case you forgot, because I know my imaginary scholar in a trench coat might forget, I'm gonna put that little reminder in there. Because it would help me. Remember that 1/4 is 1/4 of a piece. And 1 as a whole number is 1 whole thing. Even if it's cut up, it's still whole. So that's just to help me out. You don't have to be embarrassed about that or angry. So if we were taking our 1/4 of a cup to move to 1 cup, how many fourths would we need to fill in for if somebody wants to volunteer? You have that option. You don't have to shake your head. If we, how
You
many
can
pieces
cold
do
call
we have?
or raise hands.
You can cold call.
Or raise hands for one
So-
student, yes.
Can you repeat that question?
I sure can. If I wanted to move from a fourth to have a whole, how many pieces did I have to fill in for? Yes, ma'am.
3/4?
That I like that thinking. You're right. I like that thinking because we do have 3 more pieces, but we want to count him too. So over here we only have 1/4. But on this side, how many fourths do we have?
1/4?
We have 4 fourths. So guess what? I'm multiplying by 4.
Was my answer right or wrong?
Well, it wasn't quite 3/4, but I see how you got that because we have these 3 pieces. Keep in mind, we're multiplying, not adding. If we're adding, that would be all you. That would have been stars all around. And I'm still gonna put that point on there. I like that you took the initiative to answer.
That's one of our values.
That's excellence. Teamwork, because you had emotional support. So we have our next one. We have a half. And we're moving over. Now we have 2. And let's say we still want to cut it. So we got, I accidentally mixed my colors up. That's okay. It's going to be whatever color we make it today. It's still beautiful. So Miss Brown, if we're moving from a half to 2, how many halves does a 2 have? How many halves does a 2 have? Half 2s. Sorry. How many half portions do you? Yep, thank you. We have 4 half portions in R2. Now, Miss Richie, what is something you notice with that first line of the table and the second line of the table for our constant?
They both have the times form.
They both have the times for. Now keep in mind for a constant, does it change, guys?
No.
No, it doesn't change. It's constant, consistent, and like Ms. Brown said earlier so wonderfully, it stays the same. So if we wanted to just double check for our 3/4 to 3, is this constant gonna switch up on us?
No.
No, it's gonna do what? Stay the same. Right, and then we have one last one. Does anybody want to volunteer to fill that last one in?
How do we know it's going to be the same?
We're going to double check after we get them going.
Okay, thanks, Ms. Brown.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, cool. Let me have my table. Thank you for answering. So sorry. Yes, ma'am.
The last one, 4.
Nice. The last one is 4. And guess what? We're going to take some time to double check. We know if we have 1 times 4, what should we get? Ms. Brown? 4. We should get 4. Yep. And we have 4 over here on this side of our table. Our constant still gave us 4. Then even for 3/4, let's say we move all our little guys down here. Realize this is a lot of little charts, and I'm not doing it on the whiteboard. guys for remaining at a voice level 0. I very much appreciate it.
Great.
That thunder is thundering. And same as Ms. Richard said earlier, when we have our groups filled in to be ×4, that is not going to do that, my bad. It is still our constant. So our constant stayed the same. So we go to our next table and we find our constant. Is our constant going to change? Should it change?
Nope.
No, our constant is
Pause. Feedback. Glow. Grow. Okay, Richards, we'll start with you.
Glow is, I like how you just spoke naturally, like just naturally spoke while doing your lesson, and the way you complimented Ms. Brown with noticing going into fractions, like if she wanted to go into fractions with the next number on that little side over there. I also like how you broke down with the drawings on here to show the 1/4, the 1/2, and all of those things. Grow, would probably be grow, with these, I would have these cut out already. I wouldn't even do like the scissors thing. I would have that cut out already because
We know our kids. We know our kids. Well, we know our kid, and it could take, but still, it could take extended time. And so the job here is to maximize instructional time. If you are pre-thinking about this and you are rehearsing because this is your script, those bad boys are already cut out. Secondly, it's front and back. Good job. I saw you had that, right? And I know we want the kids to enjoy it, but the behaviors can kind of soak up our time, right? So we want to do whatever we can do to maximize the time that we have for instruction. If we're forward thinking, I'm already cutting this up.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Richards. What I like the most is that if I'm a kid that learns visually, doing this helps me out. I love the colors. It looks really fun, but it also enhances my thinking. I can get meta about it. I can be thinking about my own thinking when I come to finding the constant unit rate. Okay? Ms. Brown, you have anything to add?
No, Richard's pretty much covered it. Just being prepared for them to take you further. So, good job on that. Like, not getting knocked off your feet.
Kane, do you have anything to add?
No, I like the pictures, and I don't know, it might be a me thing, but
Okay.
kind of explaining why we use like cubic meters and grams, like why, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it is weird.
Like why we switch back and forth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's probably just
If that becomes a question,
yeah.
but maybe it's not, because when you are in the learn, you are focused on that standard, right? And if the standard is not having you answer why you're using cubic meters and grams, don't get caught up in that, because you can get in the trees in that. It is here simply about finding the constant rate. So the unit of measurement does not matter, okay? If a kid gets curious about that, hey, I'll talk to you about that after we finish this part. When you are in the independent work, that's when you can go to that scholar and answer that question for them. But what matters most here is that you know what the standard is asking, you know what you're supposed to be doing up here, and it is about finding the constant rate. Stay there, okay?
Yeah. And for Ms. Kane's question, like I would just be like, yep, these are our units that they gave us.
Yep.
So like, it is funky units, acknowledging that it's funky units.
Yeah.
Popping back in.
She said the word funky, so not the other word. Maybe y'all thought she said the other word, but not really. I appreciate this. Thank you. And because I taught this lesson, it gives me a different perspective when I'm up at the board for my kids. Thank you.